Namaste everybody. Welcome to BODHI. I'm Tamal Dodge. This is Casey. We're going to do an hour vinyasa practice. Today we're going to start standing at the back of your mat in Tadasana. Legs will be about hips width apart. Have your toes point forward or slightly inward. Take the left hand to your heart, the right hand to your belly, and we'll close your eyes. Taking these initial moments to establish our roots, our foundation. Bringing our awareness to the inhales, the exhales, Paraka, Rajaka. Looking to weave out any inconsistencies. And then from there, just honing in on what we're trying to accomplish today. Is it just to move a little bit? Is there some muscular tension in a given area that you wanted to iron out? Maybe there's been a traffic jam in our thought process, and today's practice is all about clearing out the cobwebs. You know, whatever the case may be, it'll differ from person to person. But making sure that we are taking note of what we want to accomplish will ensure that it's a very mindful practice and not a mindless practice. Let's take a big inhale through your nose. Hold your breath at the top. Out of the mouth. Again, inhale deeply through the nose, holding at the peak. Let it go. Go back to breathing through the nose. Make your breath sound like you're fogging a mirror with your mouth shut. Find the audible ujjayi. Blink your eyes open. Relax your arms by your sides. Let's inhale, reach your arms to the sky. And then exhale, fold your body forward. Take an inhale, glance out, climb onto your fingers or work the hands at the shins. Then exhale, fold your body forward. Put a bend in your knees, grab a hold of opposite elbows, and just start to sway side to side. It's like one of those weeping willow trees you see blowing in the wind out here in North Carolina. No rush. And switch the crossing of the arms, just so we balance everything out. And eventually we come to center, releasing your hands down to the ground. Keep a little bend in your knees as you take your arms behind your back. We interlace the fingers, pull your arms to the sky, and then maybe straighten the legs. Maybe we press those thigh bones back into the hamstrings. And this whole physical practice of yoga is like building blocks. We're just starting with our foundation, which is basic postures, encouraging loosening of the muscles, making them malleable, then layering from there, building our infrastructure. Do the exact same kind of interlace, just switch with the opposite pinky, opposite thumb on top. And take a big inhale. As you exhale, release your hands down to the ground. Take an inhale, glance out. And exhale, fold in. Put a bend in your knees, roll up to standing, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc. Once you're at standing, keep your right hand on your outer right thigh. Reach your left arm up to the sky. With your next exhale, you're going to lean towards the right, creating the lateral stretch across your left ribs, serratus, intercostal muscles. Just notice how the left foot wants to get light. So you want to root down through the left foot. That's going to be the anchor of the pose. This is also called half moon. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, switch sides. Left hand catches the outer left thigh, right arm reaches up and over. Now we're getting heavy in the right foot. Let's inhale, come back to center, relax your arms by your sides. Let's walk to the front of your mats. Step your feet together, take your hands at prayer in front of the heart, Anjali Mudra, Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold your body forward. Inhale, offer your heart out. Then exhale, step or lightly hop back. And you can lower Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or Up Dog if you feel like you're ready. Exhale, Downward Facing Dog. So these sun salutations are such a methodical way of really chronologically warming our body up. Let's come up high in the toes, bend the knees, look forward, exhale, step or spring. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, open the arms and rise. Exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale to fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, Downward Facing Dog. So we have one more round coming. Let's come up high in the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, open the arms and rise. Exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Just breath cues. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That looks great. So from here, let's step your feet together. Let's drift to plank, top of a push-up. Kick both heels to the right. Send your left arm up to the sky. Side arm balance, Vashisthasana. If you want to modify, you can always drop your right knee to the floor underneath your right hip for more support. Otherwise, we dorsiflex the feet. The big toes stay touching. The heels separate just a little bit. Then we draw the right hip back towards the right a bit. And that's going to help take the left hip to the left a bit so they evenly stack. Get long through the sides of the waist, long through the sides of the neck. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, switch sides. Left hand down, both legs kick to the left, the right arm reaches straight up to the sky. Again, you can always modify by plopping the left knee towards the floor. Such a funny word, plop. Big toes touch, heels separate, so the inner thighs spin towards the left. The tailbone scoops towards the heels. The sides of the waist get longer, the front of the body gets stronger. Come back to plank, top of a push-up, pause here. Let's go to your forearms, Ardha Phalakasana. So you can turn your right forearm towards the left, so angles in. Kick both heels to the right, send your left arm up. And this just helps you create a little foundation. A lot of people like to ground down to the right palm, you can do that. Some of you guys like to rest the knuckle side of your right hand on the floor, you can do that. Some of you will make a little fist. What I want you to really put your attention around is, again, drawing the right hip to the right. Knitting the front ribs in. Let's come back to your form, switch sides. Take the left arm into the midline a little bit. Kick both heels to the left, and the right arm up. And we breathe. The right forearm comes down. Pause here, one hand at a time. Go back to plank, then back to downward facing dog. Let's inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. And as you exhale, bring the right knee to your nose. Shoulders are over the wrists, and pause. So we press the earth away to round in your upper back like a cat. So there's a protraction in the shoulder to spread the scapulas away from the spine. Then we inhale, extend the leg up and back. Again, knee to nose, shoulders over the wrist, hold. This time, let the right knee touch the floor. Bring the knee into the nose, round the spine, then extend the leg up and back. Lunge the right foot between the hands. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Reach your arms forward. Going right into the good stuff. Start to steer the hips so they are pointing to the front edge of your mat. So the right hip goes back, the left hip goes forward. The back leg tends to be soft. You want to fire it up. Press the left thigh bone into the hamstring. Pull back through the inner left heel. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, hands come down to the ground. Let's step back to plank. And let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. That looks great. So let's inhale, lift the left leg up. Then exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over the wrist, pause. This first one is just getting the action down of pressing the earth away to puff up that space right between your shoulder blades. Then inhale, extend the leg back. Again, knee to nose, hold. Let the left knee touch the floor, into the nose, extend the leg back. Lunge the foot between the hands. Stand the ball of the back foot. Reach the arms forward. So we get the biceps in line with the cheekbones. The arms should get straighter so you feel the outer triceps engage. Take a big inhale. Then exhale, hands come down. Let's step back. Let's lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a big inhale through your nose. Hold your breath at the top. Out of the mouth. Come up high in the toes. Bend your knees. Look forward. Exhale, step or spring. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach high, Utkatasana. Exhale, stand up. Same exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale to folds. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Shoulders over wrist, hold. Inhale, extend it back. Knee to nose second time. Pause, just like we did before, the knee touches the floor. Into the nose, round the spine, extend it back. Now lunge the right foot between the hands. Back heel turns down. Let's inhale, rise to warrior one, reach to the sky. Then exhale, hands come down to the ground. We step back. We carry that momentum all the way through chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend it back. Knee to nose, hold, let the knee touch the floor. Into the nose, extend it back. Lunge your foot between the hands. Back heel spins down. Inhale, rise, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, hands come down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Got one more round coming. Let's rise high on the toes. Bend the knees. Look forward. Exhale, step or spring. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, stand. Same exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale to fold. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Knee to nose, hold. You know how this goes. Inhale, extend it back. Knee to nose, pause. Let the knee touch the floor. Into the nose, round the spine, extend it back. Lunge the right foot between the hands. Back heel turns down. Inhale, rise, warrior A. Exhale, hands come down. We step back. We lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Extend it back. Again, knee to nose. Let it touch the floor, into the nose, extend it back. Lunge the foot between the hands. Let's rise, warrior one. Exhale, hands come down. We step back, we lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we'll take a big inhale through your nose. We'll hold your breath at the peak. And then like a lion, stick out your tongue and let it go. Let's lower to all fours, hands and knees. Extend the left leg behind you, dorsiflex the left foot. Put the weight into your right foot and your right knee, reach your left arm up to the sky. I like to swivel my right foot back towards the right as a kickstand. It just helps with stability. We've done this before in other classes. We'll take the left hand behind the head. Now, bring the left knee into your chest and get your left elbow to touch the knee. Then inhale, extend the leg back, open the chest. Then exhale, elbow and knee touch on your own, getting into your obliques. And we're trying to touch upon a little of everything, so the core is part of that everything. Let's meet with the leg extended back, the arm reaching up. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, only set the left hand down. Square the hips. If your right foot was swiveled out, bring it back to the center. Now, let's reach your right arm forward in a handshake fashion. Take the right hand behind your head. Bring the left knee into the stomach. Get the right elbow to touch the knee. Then inhale, extend the leg back, lift the chest on your own. It's almost like an inverted variation of a single bicycle crunch. This is not only so good for the abdominal muscles, we're creating the spinal movement. Let's meet with the leg extended back, reach the right arm forward, bend the left leg, reach back with the right hand, catch the ankle, drive the shin bone back as you lift your chest more. Breathe. You should feel really good after that. A little bit of core work. It stretches the core, opens up the sternum, lengthens the whole midline. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, reach the arm forward, extend the leg back. Find your balance. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, set it all down. And don't worry, I haven't forgot about the other side, but for now, let's cross your ankles, sit behind your feet, swoop your legs through to the front. Scoot a bit forward so you're not so far back. Bend your knees and set your feet on the floor. Reach your arms forward, palms face each other. Weight goes into your sit bones. Lift your feet up the level of your knees. So inner thighs roll down, chest draws forward. On an inhale, lower your whole body 2 inches from the ground, straighten the legs. Then exhale, come back up, bend the knees to the chest. Inhale, open, extend. Exhale, come up and close. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, shut. Inhale, extension. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale with your legs extended out. Pause. So let your legs hover a few inches off the ground. Let your right heel touch the floor. Lift it up. Left heel touches the floor. Lift it up. Little flutters. Baby scissors. 20 seconds. Get that little shake going. It's really great when you're shaking and then sweat starts to go into your eyes and stings it a little bit. Lie down, hug your knees to your chest. Let's interlace the fingers behind the head. Left elbow touches the right knee. The left leg extends straight out 6 inches from the ground. Pause. Keep your legs where they are. Bring your torso to center. Now extend the right leg to meet the left so both legs are extended straight out. Pause. Now switch sides. Hold. Keep your legs where they are. Bring your torso to center. Extend the left leg to meet the right. Hold for a beat. Then switch sides. On your own. So you know that there's always this moment where your legs should be side by side before we make the transition. It's like quality control for you. So you know you're really doing these bicycle crunches appropriately, getting the full benefit. And then hug your knees to your chest. Keep your knees into your chest. Reach your arms forward. Palms will face down. Get your knees over the hips. Feet the height of the knees. Your legs can be hips width apart. Now, head and shoulders lift. As your arms pulse, the head and shoulders move with it. Yes. My special gift for all of you guys today. You can keep pulsing. If you want extra, you can straighten your legs forward, but let them hover about 6, maybe 12 inches off the ground. You just don't want your low back popping up. Hug your knees to your chest. Let's place your feet on the floor. Heels towards your butt. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Keep your elbows wide. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, crunch. Lead with your forehead straight up, and at the last second, do a little round. Back and forth on your own. Now hold a crunch. Shoulders are lifted. Lift your feet up the level of your knees. Reach your arms to the sky. Get your knees into your armpits. So you're basically in crow on your back. Now inhale, extend your legs straight out, reach your arms back, then exhale, crow on your back. Then inhale, open, extend, then exhale, crow on your back. On your own. I've been on this core kick lately. It's just I can't get enough of teaching it. I think it's so good for everybody, stabilizing their spine. Most people think that the core muscle is just about vanity, but really it's such a support system. It's me with your legs extended out and your arms reaching back. Shoulder blades lift a little bit for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees to your chest. So keep your knees into your chest. Reach your arms up to the sky. Get your knees over the hips. Your feet the height of the knees. Left hand's going to hold on to your right shoulder, deltoid. Now, head and shoulders lift a little bit. When you do your full crunch, you reach your right arm straight up and a little bit to the left. Yep. Up and to the left, back and forth on your own. This one's like very deceiving. You see it from a distance, you're like, that can't be much. And then you do it and you're like, oh my goodness. And switch sides. Now your left arm's going up and to the right. And then hug your knees to your chest. We ain't out of the woods yet, so point your legs up to the sky. Cross one ankle over the other. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Keep your elbows wide. As you crunch, your butt lifts an inch as well. Back and forth on your own. Yep. And even though your ankles are crossed, try to get your legs straight as can be. I mean, in total, this will have been like, what, 5 minutes of abs? So we can do it. It's just, we have to do it. And the burn that happens isn't always desirable, but the result is desirable. Keep doing your crunches, cross your ankles the other way, and keep going. Hold a crunch, let that heat permeate. As it permeates and it builds and cultivates, just breathe through it. Hug your knees to your chest. Oh. So extend your legs straight out on the ground. Roll over onto your right side and extend your right arm straight out to the right palm face down. Now, I want you to reach your left arm up to the sky and then over your head. Palm can face the ceiling. Your legs are going to swivel a little bit to the right as well, and then you're going to lift your legs up about 6 inches off the ground. Now, when you crunch, you're going to try to get your left hand to touch your outer left ankle. You have to lift your legs a little bit to do it. On your own. Deep obliques. So we'll do 5 minutes on each side. Just kidding. Feel it, Casey? Let's release. Let's switch sides. Roll over onto your left side. Left arm extends out to the left. The legs swivel a little bit to the left, the right arm reaches up and back a little bit, the right palm faces up. Lift the legs about maybe 4 or 6 inches off the ground. Now, right hand touches outer right ankle. Go for it. And this one will get you, man. First time I ever did it, I was like, what is going on here? And release. Let's roll onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Let's rock up and down until you come to seated. Then bypass seated and come onto all fours, your hands and your knees. Oh, it's all like deja vu. Once you're on all fours, wrists under the shoulders, knees into the hips. Extend the right leg behind you. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Swivel your left foot to the left a little bit. The right hand goes behind the head. Told you I didn't forget. Let's bring the right knee into the chest. Get the right elbow to touch. Crunch. Then extend the leg back. Open the chest on your own. And then we'll meet with the leg extended back. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Right hand comes down. We square the hips to the floor. You can bring your left foot back on the mat if it's not there already. Reach your left arm forward in a handshake fashion. Then the left hand cups the back of the head. Get the left elbow and the right knee to connect at the abdominal region. Then extend the leg back. Lift the chest on your own. Great thing is this ends in a deep back bend, which is going to help flush everything that you just did out. Let's meet with the leg extended back, reach the arm forward. Now we're going to bend the right leg, reach back with the left hand, catch the ankle, drive the shin bone back, lift the chest. It's like you're ever in a really hot and stuffy room and then a door gets open, it's all that fresh air. That's what this pose should feel like right now. Fresh air for the abdomen. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, reach your arm forward, extend the leg back. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, set it all down. Let's tuck your toes, lift the knees. Let's find downward facing dog. Let's do a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose, hold your breath at the peak. Out of the mouth. Let's inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, lunge your right foot between your hands. Back heel's going to turn down. Let's rise warrior one, reach to the sky. So take your arms behind your back, interlace the fingers, anchor the hands down. Inhale, lift the chest, then exhale, fold your body to the inside of the right leg. I like to press my right shoulder and my right ribs against the inside of the right leg so that we can not only square the hips, but it prevents the right knee from knocking inward. Let me breathe. Let's inhale, come all the way back up to warrior one, reach to the sky. And then as you exhale, take your hands to your hips. Instep your back foot about 6 inches. Straighten both legs and turn your left toes to point forward even more. Inhale, lift the chest. Then exhale, fold halfway, just the level of the hips. We start with our foundation. The mound of the right big toe presses down. The outer edge of that back foot seals down. Micro bend in the right knee as we draw the upper inner legs closer together, and we use the hands to steer the hips forward. Get long through the neck, soft in the jaw, then reach your left arm forward. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, set the left hand down to the inside or outside of the right foot on the floor. Turn your chest to the ceiling, and then reach your right arm up to the sky. You want your torso coming straight out from the hips. If the torso looks like it's kind of ski sloping to the floor, it means we need to adjust where that left hand is. which means we can put it on a book, a block, whatever you like. If you can see your outer right hip and glute muscles, we have to tuck them to the left so you can't see them. Twisting triangle. And you look about 12 inches in front of you, place your left fingers there, take your back foot off the ground. Twisting half moon, Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana. And Casey's doing this really great job of getting this hovering leg straight. You want to stamp the inner left heel on the back wall, and we hook the left inner thigh and you reel it up to the sky. We're going to go flying, so think warrior 3 and take your left hand off the mat, arms out to the sides like wings. Let everything cook a little bit. That's probably not the destination you're thinking, so take an inhale. And as you exhale, only the hands come to the ground, standing splits. Walk your hands towards the right leg, get close. Slide the right hand to the right, slide the left hand to the left. Cup the floor with the fingers, then dip your chest, your sternum towards that right shin bone. Take an inhale, lift the left leg more. Exhale, set it next to right. Feet together, inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, open the arms and rise. Exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Let's turn to the left. Open your legs wide, 4.5 feet apart. Take your arms out to the sides like airplane wings. Palms will face down. Turn the right toes to the front edge of your mat. Bend the right knee to 90. Find warrior 2. So want to widen our stance a lot. Getting the right thigh parallel with the floor. Set up front heel to back heel, or if you like, you can go the old school Iyengar way, which is front heel to back arch. Both are good. Your back foot turns in at about 10 degrees. We press the left thigh bone into the hamstring. We draw or lead with the inner right thigh forward and then hug the outer right hip in. Tailbone scoops under, front ribs carve in and down, sternum rises, the arms press down but they don't drop. We'll reach both arms out to the left. You're going to take your right elbow under the left, intertangle the arms, get palm to palm or knuckle to knuckle. Lift the elbows up, the level of your collarbones, draw the forearms away from you. So we're doing eagle arms, Garuda Asana in your warrior 2 Virabhadrasana. Good news is your legs are probably on fire. Back to warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Relax your arms by your sides for a moment. Ouchie, right? Go back to warrior 2. Rebend the front knee. So this time, we'll reach both arms straight up to the sky. Drop the right arm over the top of the right shoulder. Take your left hand, hold onto the right elbow and push it down the back. Then you can take your left arm from below your lower back. Maybe you can hook your fingers together. Maybe you hold onto your shirt or a towel. Notice how that left arm is pressing against your back ribs, which thrust the front ribs forward. I want you to take the front ribs in so you feel your back ribs press against that left arm with some counter resistance. And then we sit with it. You know, they say the more you're around someone, the more you get to know them. So the more you're around your warrior 2, the more you get to know it. We breathe. Tomorrow you'll wake up with your abdominal muscles sore and your hamstrings just, feeling all kinds of that yoga goodness. Come back to warrior 2. Straighten your front leg, relax your arms. Round 3. Rebend your front knee. Casey's like, what did I sign up for here today? We'll reach your arms straight up to the sky. You'll take your right wrist and cross it over the front of your left wrist like you're making an X. Turn your palms to face each other so your pinkies touch, the ring, the middle, the index, the thumb, so on and so forth. Press the palms into each other so we're tractioning out the shoulders, and then sit a little bit deeper. Yes. Don't worry, this is the last one, so just hang in there. The second side of all this is going to be really interesting. Last few. You've got this. Come back to warrior two. Hands on the hips, straighten your front leg, step your left foot to meet the right. Oh, shake it out. Relax the arms, inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold your body forward. Inhale, glance out, but as you exhale, just fold. Let's squat down on your tiptoes. Let's do crow bakasana. So feet together, knees wide. Wedge your triceps against the shin bones. Plant the palms, lift your butt in the air. Lean forward into your elbow stacks over the wrist. Then you can lift one or both feet up. If you have crow pose down and you have one-legged crow in your practice, you can always take the right leg off the right arm into the chest or extend it up and back. Step back, shoot back, float back. After the vinyasa, we will all meet in downward facing dog. That was great. Let's take a big inhale through the nose, holding at the peak. Out of the mouth. Let's inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, lunge the foot between the hands, back heel turns down. Let's rise, warrior one. So if you remember which way you interlaced your fingers behind your back before, you're going to take your arms behind you and interlace them the opposite way. Opposite pinky, opposite thumb on top. Anchor the hands down, inhale, lift the chest. Then exhale, fold your body to the inside of your left leg. Press the left shoulder and left ribs against the inner left thigh. Ground down the outer edge of that back foot. Let's inhale, come all the way back up, reach to the sky. Take the hands to the hips. Instep your back foot about 6 inches, straighten the legs, turn your right toes to point forward even more. Inhale, lift the chest, then exhale, fold halfway forward. So we start with the left big toe pressing down, the outer edge of the back foot sealing down. Micro bend in the left knee as we draw the upper inner legs closer together. Now, reach the right arm forward in a handshake fashion. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, right hand down on the inside or outside of the left foot. Turn the chest to the sky, then reach your left arm up. Again, if you notice that your torso is kind of ski sloping, slanting down, you want to come up high, and the right fingers are prop it up on a block or a book. The left hip's going to hide to the right. Let's look 12 inches in front of you. Place your right fingers there. Take your back foot off of the ground. Half moon Ardha Chandrasana. Kickstand that right heel on the back wall. Frame in the outer hips. Get longer through your side waist. Here comes the cooker. Let's go flying. Right hand comes off the ground. Arms go out to the sides like wings. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, only set the hands down. Walk your hands towards your left leg, get close. Slide the left hand to the left, slide the right hand to the right. Cup the floor with the fingers, and then dip your chest, your sternum to the left shin bone. Take an inhale, lift the right leg more. Exhale, set it next to left, feet together. Inhale, glance out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, open the arms and rise. Exhale, prayer in front of the heart. Let's all turn to the right. Open your legs wide. 4.5 feet apart. We know where we're going. Take the arms out to the sides like wings. It's the last hurdle, then we cool down. Turn the left toes to the front of your mat. Bend the left knee to 90. Find warrior two. So again, the stance should be nice and wide. I want the left thigh parallel with the floor. The back foot turns in at about 10 degrees, just a little bit. The back foot's never parallel with the back edge of the mat in any of the standing poses, whether it's warrior one, warrior two, triangle. It's always turning forward at different degrees depending on the pose. Notice how the right hip wants to draw forward and make this look like a warrior one when we're trying to do a warrior two. So keep pressing the right thigh bone into the hamstrings. Reach the arms out to the right. Left elbow under the right, intertangle, go palm to palm or knuckle to knuckle. Lift the elbows up, pull the forearms away from you so you stretch out the space between the scapulas, the rhomboids. Come back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg, relax your arms by your sides. Here we go, warrior two. Let's reach the arms up to the sky. Drop the left arm over the top of the left shoulder. The right hand's gonna touch the left elbow and you press the left elbow down. Then you take your right arm below your lower back. And maybe you can hook your fingers, maybe use a strap, a towel, a shirt. Take the front ribs in so the back ribs press against the right arm. Breathe through all the intensity, all the physicality that arises. Come back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg, relax your arms. Last one. Let's go back to warrior two. Reach your arms up to the sky. This time we're taking our left wrist and crossing it over the front of the right wrist like we're making an X. Turn the palms to face each other. So the pinkies touch first, the ring, the middle, index, thumb, so on and so forth. We press the palms into each other, stimulating the shoulders as we sit in our warrior two. So really we're just hanging out in a warrior two. The only change is what's going on from shoulders and arms. Everything up. Come back to warrior two. Hands to the hips. Straighten your front leg. Step your right foot to meet the left. Oh, we're done with all that. Relax the arms, shake it out. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, glance out. But then as you exhale, just fold, squat down to the tiptoes. Second round of crow or one-legged crow. We wedge the triceps on the shins. We plant the palms, chaturanga the arms. One or both feet left. Maybe you practice the one-legged. Left knee into the chest, left leg extends up and back. Maybe we're all slippery and fatigued. Step back, shoot back, float back. After the vinyasa, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a big inhale through the nose. Hold your breath at the top. Out of the mouth. Child's pose. Lower the knees to the floor. Sit on the heels, forehead to the earth. Catch your breath. Extend your arms forward. Let's come onto all fours, your hands and knees. Cross one ankle over the other. Sit behind your feet. Swoop your legs through to the front. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. Grab a hold of your butt, move your glutes back. Move the bottoms of your thighs out. Inhale, reach your arms up, sit up tall. Then exhale, hinge and fold forward. If you can touch your feet, hold the outer edges of your feet and pull that back as you press the inner edges of your feet forward. And from here you can sit up. Scoot forward, let's lay on your back. Once you're on your back, bend your knees, set your feet on the floor, heels to your butt, plant the palms, lift the hips. Interlace the fingers underneath your back, tuck the upper arm bones underneath you. If you want a deeper back bend, you can take upward boat or Vidyanurasana. Take an inhale, lift a little more, then exhale, come on down. Hug your knees to the chest. Let's take happy baby. Arms go split between the legs. You hold the outer edges of your feet or ankles. Pull the knees down by the ribs. Try to glue your sacrum into the mat. Get your low back to touch to the mat. Quieting down. Hug the knees to the chest. Take your arms out to the sides like cactus arms, elbows bent. Cross the right knee over the left. Maybe you can hook your right foot under the left calf. Look to the right, drop both knees to the left. Little eagle twist. And a chiropractic adjustment sometimes when you do it. Bring your knees back up into your chest. Untangle your legs and then tangle them the other way. Look to your left, drop both knees to the right. Bring your knees back up into your chest, untangle the legs, hug them in with the arms. Place your forehead onto your knees. Take a very big inhale. Hold your breath. Squeeze everything, all tension, all stress into one tight little ball. Let it all go. Sprawl open. Shavasana. You've arrived. This is your time to rejuvenate and recharge. This is the space and this is the place for you to unplug. Rest. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Giri Varadare Yasoda Nandana Vrajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Giri Varadare Yasoda Nandana Vrajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachare Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasade Gopukta Vrindam Govinda Gopala Govinda Gopala Govinda Gopala Govinda Gopala Together, take a big inhale through your nose. Hold your breath. Let it go. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring movement back to the body. With your eyes still shut, let's roll over to whatever side you like. With your eyes still shut, let's come up to seated. Sit up tall, take your hands at prayer in front of your heart. Follow your breath. We all want to be kind, generous, possessing unconditional love, patience, understanding. These good qualities are things we wish were already present in full, not at 50%, 60%. We wish to have them in such a capacity that we can walk through life with clarity and full understanding of how to react and interact with everyone. But these qualities are things that we have to foster, we have to grow. And just like the yoga practice, all the physical postures, we need to practice regularly in order to have success, to get better at them, to make them approachable. Everything in life we have to feed. So if we want those qualities to come out, we have to feed them. The way we feed them is by engaging in spiritual activities that cleanse us of all of our bad qualities and bring about the good qualities. Food for thought. Take a big inhale. Hold your breath. Let it go. Namaste.